welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the top stories for the day. On Monday, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and ABC announced that the 96th Oscars will take place on March 10, 2024, sources reported. The Academy set the submission deadline for general categories for the 2024 Oscars for November 18, 2023. Preliminary voting for the shortlist will begin on December 18th with the results announced on December 21st. The nominations voting period will run from January 11th to 16, 2024, with the official nominations announcement on January 23rd. Arnold Schwarzenegger will lead Breakout in the role of Terry Reynolds, sources reported. Breakout will mark Schwarzenegger's return to action films since the blockbuster franchise installment Terminator Dark Fate and ahead of his Netflix series Fubar, which is set to release in May. Air India management has reached out to unhappy pilots and staff and said the changes have been introduced for the better and to become a world-class airline. Last week, the Tata Group-owned airline announced a new salary structure for pilots and cabin crew, but the staff was disappointed with the revisions. Their main grouse was about promoting captains with more than 4 years of experience in management. In a communication to all employees, including pilots and crew members, Air India said that last week they announced the revisions of their employment contracts and revised compensation for flying staff. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau met with Frank-Walter Steinmeier in Ottawa for talks on the second day of the German president's trip to Canada. Discussions about the war in Ukraine and China was also on the table. In the meeting with Steinmeier, Trudeau praised Germany's leadership and role in G7 major economies and said both countries were committed to keeping up the support for Ukraine. The two leaders signed an agreement announced days earlier where Canada and Volkswagen committed more than 20 billion Canadian dollars, which is about $14.8 billion US dollars, for a battery gigafactory in St. Thomas, Ontario. With that, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with more international and sports stories. Stay tuned.
قريبا في عمان.
Circly just landed in Oman. Now you can enjoy your life and save through unlimited buy two for the price of one offers and discounts starting 20% onwards at more than 2,000 leading vendors covering all your needs. Download Circly Oman mobile application, subscribe and try 1 month for free. Upgrade your lifestyle with Circly Oman.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Two explosions rocked a counter-terrorism facility northwest Pakistan, Swats Kabul on Monday, killing at least 12 policemen and injuring more than 40 people, reported sources. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Inspector General of Police Akhtar Hayat Khan said security officials were on high alert throughout the province. Counter-Terrorism Department DIG Khalid Sohail told sources that the blast was not a suicide attack. There was no attack or firing on the police station. The explosion occurred at a place where ammunition and mortar shells were stored, he said. Kenyan President William Ruto has vowed to take action against the leader of a cult whose members have been starving themselves to death, saying he instructed relevant authorities to dig into the root cause of the issue. Speaking at an unrelated public event outside Nairobi on Monday, Ruto described the cult leader Paul Mackenzie Nthenge as a terrible criminal who pretends and postures as a pastor. Indian batter Ajinkya Rahane has made a comeback in the Indian Test squad as BCCI announced the final squad for the World Test Championship final against Australia on Tuesday, which will be played from June 7th at the Oval, London. Along with Rahane, there are a few more surprise inclusions as well. KS Bharat and Jaydev Unarkat have been included in the squad after featuring in recent Test matches for India. The veteran Indian batter has showcased sensational form for Chennai Super Kings in the Indian Premier League 2023. He has featured for CSK 5 times and scored 209 runs with a strike rate of 199.05. Tottenham Hotspur parted ways with Christian Stellini on Tuesday after suffering a humiliating 6-1 defeat against Newcastle United. Christian will leave his current role along with his coaching staff. The statement acknowledged that Christian stepped in at a difficult point in the season and it thanked him for the professional manner in which he and his coaching staff had conducted themselves. Ryan Mason will take over head coach duties with immediate effect. Those are the top stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.